Hi, everyone, and welcome. The LA Film Festival sadly is now over, but if you're interested, you can check out all my coverage on the We Live Film YouTube channel. Saw 22 movies, and only one I would not recommend, so that's pretty great. So now it's time to go back to the theater and see some new releases. So welcome to my review of the unnecessary sequel, Now You See Me Too. Why do I say that? I say that because I love the original so much. I gave it 4 out of 4 stars. It surprised the hell out of me, but I never ever wanted a sequel. I didn't really want an explanation of where they went on that carousel. I didn't really care where they went after that. I liked the mystery element about it, even though it did frustrate me a little bit, but because I enjoyed that film so much, and the characters and the magic and the action and the whole plot overall, I walked away saying, hey, what a great piece of entertainment. But now, because of the Hollywood machine and the movie was a surprise hit, made lots of money, we have the sequel. And majority of the cast do come back. Isla Fisher, sadly, is not there. I believe she was having a baby, so we have Lizzie Chaplin to kind of replace her. And Daniel Radcliffe has a part in the movie as well. So all of them cast, and now Lizzie Chaplin and Daniel Radcliffe, and maybe there's somebody else that I'm forgetting. What is this movie about? The film is about the Horsemen. It's about a year after the events of the last film. They're on the run. They meet up with Mark Ruffalo's character again. We learn a little bit more about his childhood and what happened to his father. And they are trying, of course, to rid the world from anybody that does wrong to a mass group of people and use magic in the process and entertain at the same time. Defy the man. There you go. So, how did I feel about this movie? Again, no anticipation, no excitement, but I love these characters, and I was at least hoping for a pretty good time. And what I got was one of the biggest disappointments of 2016. I don't hate this movie, but I extremely dislike it. There is one element that I do hate. What they do to Woody Harrelson's character in this movie and what they add to his character in this movie, I hate. I hated all of that. Every moment of that. But I despise the rest. There was a glimmer of hope, I would say, in the first 15 minutes of the movie, maybe around the 15-minute mark, where I was like, oh, this is interesting. I'm excited. This is... Okay, so the movie is finally finding its feet. But after a few minutes and where it goes and how convoluted it would get, and I say that lightly, but it got extremely over the top to the point where ridiculous was a 4-letter word. I got so frustrated. I got anxiety. I was really just terribly mad. I wanted to leave the movie really, really bad, but I believe that you should never, unless it's something that's so offensive, you should never leave a film. You should watch it to the bitter end so you can form an opinion about it. So I stayed, I watched it, hoping that it would get better, but it felt like it was just getting worse and worse and worse as whatever was going on. There was really no interesting action set pieces, at least, to get me to care. The magic was extremely over the top and unrealistic, and of course all of that was like the first film pretty much with the magic. Yeah, I don't know if a lot of that kind of stuff could be pulled off in the real world, but I bought it because I cared. This time I didn't care, so they're showing all this amazing magic, some stuff that I believe can happen and other stuff that I don't think could ever be performed, but I'm not a magician, so maybe it could. But it was just all this fluff and really no substance when it came to a very interesting story. It took all these characters that I liked and made them despicable. And I did not care about them at all. I didn't care about what they were going through. I just found everything to be so bad that it just frustrated me. I said that again. I said frustrated. I'm literally I am literally, I am really depressed after watching this movie. I'm extremely depressed after watching it. I feel like the filmmakers have said, hey, you loved the original film so much, and now we're going to punish you for it. We are going to make you feel really terrible for loving the first movie. That's how much I feel. I feel like also that they showed us all this amazing magic and wonder. I've been to a magic show and they showed all this great stuff, and then they've told me how it was done and how I should feel about that. That I should have no imagination whatsoever, and that I should feel a certain way, and I should not have, I should not come up with the ideas myself about how I'm feeling or what I'm seeing. I just feel like everything's being talked down to me and told to me. That's how I feel about after watching this really messy, uneven film. And I call it a film. It's a movie. There's a lot of great technical work, production value, beautiful cast. The acting, for the most part, is fine. I just never bought into it anymore. The magic trick had become something that I did not want to watch anymore. I did not want to care. I didn't care what these guys were doing. I didn't care whatever journey that they were going on. The movie just made me upset inside. I felt literally stuck, like I couldn't go anywhere. And I was in a nightmare that I couldn't wake up from. And I was going, what the hell? Why is this actually happening? And why can I not get out of this situation? That's how I felt inside. I felt claustrophobic. I felt sick and sad that I'd cared so much and put so much love and investment into these characters in the first film, and felt like my heart was pretty much pulled out of my chest and trampled on over and over and over again. And I know in this world there's much more things to be worried about. Yeah, there's terrible things. This is not important in the scheme of things, and I totally realize that. But I feel like I need to get out my thoughts and my opinions and talk about it so I can move on with my life and just forget what I've just witnessed. And I can go on and on and on, but I really don't want to waste any more of my time, of your time. But I'm curious. What did you think of this movie? Do you agree with me? Did you disagree with me? I'd be really interested. I mean, did you not even like the first one? That's fine. And if you enjoyed this film, that's fine as well. The guy sitting next to me was having a really good time, and I envied him. I really wanted to have a good time watching this movie, and I'm happy that he had a good time. I didn't know the man, but I was just happy that he was having a good time because I was having a terrible time. And it was just really upsetting to witness this film, to have to deal with it, and know that it has to exist. It just makes me sad that this film actually exists now. And if it's successful, then we'll get a third one. And maybe the third one will be good. Who knows? But I feel like it was unnecessary, and now it's just a pointless cash grab. In the end, this felt like just a pointless cash grab that I wish did not exist. And after I'm done talking about this on this video, I hopefully will try and find a way to get it out of my mind and just not focus on it. And it makes me not even want to go back and watch the original anymore. So I don't know when I'm ever going to see that film again. I own it on Blu-ray, and I don't know when I'm actually going to watch that movie again. It makes me sad because it looks like a lot of work went into this film. A lot of talent went into this film, but I wish more energy went into the ultimate script. And I wish they would have just said, hey, what? We made a lot of money making this one. Let's focus on all this great cast and try and do something completely different. That's what I would have liked to have seen with this movie. In my opinion, this is a disappointment and one of the worst films of 2016. For that, I'm going to give Now You See Me 2. I'm going to give it 1 star out of 4. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube.
Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.